Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Death by Daylight. This is episode 6 on the 22nd of May, which is going to be significant at some point. And I'm Josh, and welcome. Thanks for listening. Make sure to comment, subscribe, like. I'm here today with Ernie.
I'm here. Sorry, guys.
Jesus.
I'm here.
All right. Holy fuck. I am here with Juan.
Yo, yo, yo.
I am here with Darrin.
Hey, hey, hey.
And last but certainly not least, I am here with Jesus.
You know, when Jesus is with you, he's everywhere.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be an interesting episode for a lot of reasons. First of all, potentially Darrin's last episode, as he will be going back to the front lines of the bars, possibly next week unless something happens. So We'll enjoy him while we'll have him. We'll get his drink segment in a little bit, but also, as far as Jesus' drink segment, he started a little early today, so he's nice and fucking toasty. And so hopefully we don't, this doesn't go completely off the rails. Why don't you tell the good people what you've been drinking today, Jesus, and when you started?
Well, I've started since 4 o'clock today. I've had a lot of tequila. I've had some Bullet. I've had some...
Jesus Lord, man, why do you sound like a little girl twisting your hair? Like, I had this, and then I had this.
Oh my gosh, I totally had a Smirnoff.
I had some proper 12. Took some picklebacks, and you know what? I've been having a good time, alright? Let's do this. Let's talk about the creeper.
We have not gotten there yet. Ernie, what are you drinking, buddy?
I am drinking a ranch water.
Ranch water. Why don't you tell Darrin? Why don't you tell the good people what a ranch water is?
Well, Josh, ranch water is typically tequila mixed with lime with some soda water and a salted rim there. It is a drink that originated in San Antonio, Texas, I believe, and it's quite refreshing for a hot summer day.
Excellent, thank you, Darrin. We know they're static. We're trying to fix that as best as we can. Technical issues are just part of the game here on Death by Daylight sometimes, but we absolutely are working on it, and hopefully it'll be fixed soon. Good God! It's Jesus for sure.
Yeah, because of that part.
Is it me?
Make sure your mic's plugged in correctly, buddy.
Okay. Hold on. Alright, I'll be right back.
So we will continue fucking charging forward here. Are you drinking tonight, Juan? That's always the question.
You know what? I'm not sure yet. So far, no. But I just got home, so I actually have no idea. I normally say I'm not going to, but then I already know you guys, and you know how that goes.
We do know how that goes, because we are us. Good God, that shit's fucking real right now, huh?
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. There we go.
There we go.
Hopefully it stays that way. If it doesn't, thanks for hanging in there, if you are hanging in there. Make sure to comment and tell us how bad we are at this, so we can interact with you. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button. And finally, Darrin, are you drinking brandy, buddy?
No, sir, I'm drinking Bumber rum, Josh.
Oh, Bumber rum. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Bumbu is an exquisite all-natural craft rum blended with native Caribbean spices and ingredients. Crafted by hand in Barbados and aged for up to 15 years. Back to you, Josh.
Thank you, Darrin. That sounds fucking delicious.
It's really good. It's really good.
Do I still have a static?
Yeah, but it's not as bad, so we'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
You don't need to be sorry. It's all good, man. Plus, we can't be sure that it's you, or else it would be fixed by now, I think. So we'll just kind of try to keep moving here. Let's see.
Alonso's commenting here saying the bartender statement was 100.
I appreciate that.
So today, the reason that the date is significant, Jesus Christ. Hold on. The date is significant is because we are going to be talking about Jeepers Creepers today. And we are going to figure that out as we go. The 23rd spring, we realize that it's not the 23rd day of spring, but tomorrow we're gonna welcome him on the date and try to figure that out. I am so fucking distracted by this goddamn noise.
I switched different heads. I switched different headsets. I don't know if it's me.
I don't think it's Jesus. I know for sure it's not me because I had turned my headset off for a bit.
I turned my headset off too. I even switched a different headset, so I don't know.
Sounds good now.
Honestly, I think it's me.
Damn it, Josh.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if the cable's bad. I don't know. I don't have another microphone, so I don't know what to do here.
We can run it.
Alright, hold on.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, we do apologize.
While we try to get this fixed, how about Jesus? Tell everybody a joke.
Alright, so check it out. Fuck, you're really gonna throw me on the spot on this? Alright. Why can't you play Cards in the Jungle?
Why not, Jesus?
Because there's too many cheetahs!
Oh, Lord.
That joke is fuck. I'm sorry. I'll take a shot for that one. I'm sorry.
No, don't take a shot.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do it with this microphone, which isn't nearly as good, but there's no static, so there you go.
He's not beautiful.
Yeah, I don't hear the static anymore.
Awesome, so we can get the fuck on with this.
Thanks a lot, Josh. I'm kidding.
Dude, I mean, I'm so upset. I just bought this fucking cable, too. So we're going to do Jeepers Creepers because it is the 22nd, going into the 23rd day of spring. We're very excited about this. We've been talking about it all week. Not that we're not excited about other topics, but there was a lot of re-watching going on throughout this process because I hadn't seen those movies in a very long time. I had never seen the third one. What about you guys? Where were you on that kind of stuff?
So I rewatched them all just because I actually love the story. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna rewatch them and brush up. And I actually learned a lot of cool shit though.
I couldn't get past the second one. I fucking hated it. I didn't like it at all. I love the first one, but the second one, I started falling asleep like halfway through, and I didn't watch the third one. So
it's so
we'll talk
good,
about that
though.
later on today.
Dude, yeah, we'll get into it because I also wholeheartedly disagree. We're going to go ahead and get into the gameplay so we can get some drinking going, get this static out of our minds. We're going to skip the killer's bio because it's super long and unrelated to what we're doing. And we are going to eventually do an episode where there's like Wild West theme. And so we feel like his bio will be more prominent or relevant rather around that time. Hello, Megan. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Luis and Violet. Hello, Manny. Manny says, couldn't finish the third one. Fell asleep halfway every time. I didn't love the third one, but like we said, we'll get into that. I didn't hate it either. I actually didn't mind any of the movies, actually. So Juan's going to go ahead and get started as the gunslinger while we explain... As what?
The Death Slinger.
The Death Slinger.
We We mostly chose him because of the fact that he has the closest resemblance to the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, which is another reason why I have him facing away if you look at him, because if he turns around...
You can back that ass up.
There you go. That shows you the difference in the way Ernie and I are thinking. I was singing the Dan Band, and he was singing. So we're gonna same rules as they are most of the time. We changed them for the nurse for everyone that was here last week. You'll remember that. But because Juan has been very, very braggadocious about the fact that he's gotten a 4-kill before with the Deathslinger, the rules will stay the same as we expected. About take 2 shots. Of course, you can always take a sip when Juan gets a hook, and make sure you. Go ahead. Sorry.
What's your loadout? Okay. But yeah, I have an idea though about the drinking game.
Go on.
It doesn't involve all of us, only one particular person.
Me?
Yes.
Bring it, bitch.
No.
Time to get blasted.
Every time Juan successfully harpoons, reels in, and hits somebody, you take a sip of some liquor.
Okay. I'm drinking a bullet and coke right now.
A sip.
A sip. That's perfect.
Keyword.
Like how they iterated, a sip full, do not chug this. Jesus.
Okay, and then in return, anyone who escapes from Juan, he has to take a shot.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I can do that.
Okay.
Well, escapes the harpoon, right?
No, escapes the match.
Okay, that's a good one.
That could potentially be a lot. So I'm all for it. High stakes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Make sure you tell us what you're drinking down in the comments. Make sure you ask any questions that you have. Maybe you have an opinion on any of the Jeepers Creepers movies, just like Manny did. We'd love to hear from you. And we also are up for suggestions for next week because we do not have a theme as far as I know. Maybe we talk... Okay. We do. Never mind. Fuck off. With your suggestions.
Juan,
yeah.
turn around. Turn around, Juan. There's someone right behind you.
You're an asshole.
Oh my god. So for any of you guys out there that know us or have ever drank with us, you know that being toasty is no stranger to this particular party. But maybe not start 5 hours before we're supposed to do a podcast.
Oh, take a sip of soup.
Shit. All right.
That's a drink, bitch.
I've been sipping watermelon. Remember that song? I'm not sipping watermelon at all, guys.
Marcus, good evening, gentlemen. Sipping on some Budweiser. Marcus, that's a good old goddamn American beer, and I am all for it.
Owned by Germans.
This
Fun fact.
motherfucker harped in the... Oh, he got away. That's right.
Still got him, though.
Also, Marcus, sorry I couldn't join your accept your invite earlier. I was doing this. And hello, Miss Bethany.
Beth! What's up, Trap Queen? She's
Drinking
drinking
her
Coors.
Coors.
I hope it's a Yellow Belly and not a Coors Light.
The fuck is everyone just getting in front of you? Just they don't want to live? Oh, come on, Bill. Get the fuck out of there.
Do we have a kill yet? Can I drink?
No, you don't.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what I was drinking. I am drinking cocksucking G&T, courtesy of Mrs. McMurray on Letterkenny.
Wait, is it drink called G&T or is it the drink called cocksucking?
Called it cocksucking G&T.
Why is it a cocksucking G&T?
Because it's from
Jesus.
Letterkenny and it's just a double. It means that it's a double G&T.
Huh.
Wait, so like regular G&T is regular, but like when you double it, you suck cock or what?
That's not. Do not take that into like. That's not like official.
Oh my god.
That's just some shit.
don't go up to Darren and order a cocksucking G&T.
But now, see, here's the thing. Like, if they do it, now I know what it is. Now I have to fucking serve it. Thank you, Josh.
So if I came up to you, Darren, I was like, I want to suck cock. Would you know what to serve me?
Are we gonna get a Maury?
Yeah, I know. I got no goddamn right what to serve you.
Look how badass this is.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
There's even like
Christ.
a baby crying in the background. That's crazy.
The baby's upset that Juan killed someone. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, fucking. So we've got 1 kill right now.
Yep.
Fuck. Wait, was I supposed to drink? Because I drank.
Sure.
All right, I'm drinking.
Why are the fucking police here?
It's the Michael Myers Street. It's just everything.
It's Haddonfield.
The police
6'9"
make me very uncomfortable.
6'9" told them there's a killer around, so they're like, oh shit.
Oh my god. I hate this. I feel so uncomfortable.
Why? Because you said 6'9"?
Yeah, honestly, just no. Well, so I'm friends with Jesus, and every time Jesus fucking sucks 6'9" dick, then that means I'm friends with someone that's sucking a rat's dick, and
Whoa. I'm not sucking any dick, alright? I'm just...
it fucking sounds like you are, drunk boy.
Look. I'm in college right now, guys. I'm just experimenting. Do they only have 1 gen left?
Yeah, Juan, you fucking suck, homie.
You're getting wrecked, bro.
I am.
Like you want me to take 3 shots?
Damn. And it looks like I'm gonna take no fucking shots, you bastard.
Right? Fuck.
Says who?
They're in the fucking locker, homie.
With your fucking gun, Call of Duty bitch ass.
And he misses.
Oh man, this is really looking bad.
Well,
So we're gonna stop the stream here, end it, and restart it, and I'll play the best slinger.
That's a joke for everyone. That we're definitely not gonna go through the fucking hell that we go through every time we have to start a stream and get everybody on here.
On some real shit. Fuck y'all.
Juan, you should have practiced on Fortnite this week. I mean, that's the only...
Damn.
Wow.
That sounds insulting just because he mentioned Fortnite.
Right? He's not even hovering around the generators.
Nah, he's not. I mean, that's the right thing to do, right?
Yeah.
I just saw Bill and I don't know where the fuck he went.
Well, looks like you're gonna be taking 3 shots, buddy.
I mean, he does have no ed, so he might be able to fucking salvage another kill, but...
Don't fucking hype him up. He's gonna take 3 shots, alright?
I mean, if he no ed kills, I mean... They're probably gonna message him that he got wrecked.
They're not over there, Juan. I don't know what you're doing.
He's following
No.
That's why. He's
Not over there.
That's why they went across
Juan,
the fucking...
Turn around. Turn around.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait till the tables are turned and Juan's heckling Jesus.
Oh, you fucking kidding me.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought.
Jesus.
Oh, look at that. Bill just escaping.
Dude, you've got a legitimate gun and these fools are just fucking tearing ass away from you.
Look at that old man running.
Hell no.
Get him, Skeeter's getting away.
These guys are crawling away from you, Juan.
Oh, man. I hope next week, oh, just a little heads up to everyone. A little teaser. Next week I'll be playing as the Spirit. and I hope I get just as wrecked as Juan is right now.
Start drinking at, like, what, 12 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh, shit, right? I'll get Jesus drunk, Juan wrecked.
All right, we have got at least a hook here. As Juan bumbles and fumbles his way through the map.
You should have took him to the basement. You fucked up there.
Should have taken him to the basement, buddy.
You could have made it.
Oh, these people just left him fucking hanging. That's fucking horrible.
Well, that's good for us, though, right?
Oh, 2 people escaped. Those 2 shots.
These guys are horrible fucking teammates.
Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do when you want to live, you know?
2 for 2, whatever.
I can't tell if that's drunk Jesus talking or not. Alright, so, for everyone that put up with that fucking shit show at home, between Jesus and Juan there, you get to take, your reward is that you get to take 1 shot. But your other reward is that Juan has to take 2 shots. What are you shooting today, Juan? Why don't you tell the good people at home?
I don't know. Let me go
Oh, Jesus.
pull out the tequila. That fucking bottle of tequila that kicks my ass every time.
So guess
Yeah,
what I'm gonna
we
be
love
shooting?
that.
I'm gonna be shooting.
I am shooting Jose
take-
Cuervo.
I'm shooting bullet.
I'm doing bullet amaretto lime because I'm gonna stay 18 forever.
Little
Bullet
brand new
amaretto
reference
lime?
here.
Yeah, bullet amaretto. Cause there's
Hey, I
the
killed a
song
level
called,
5, by the way, so I'm
Buff
good.
whiskey sour.
It's amaretto lime. It's a brand new song.
Why don't you tell people while we wait for Juan to why don't you tell people how to make a gin and sour there, Darren?
Yes,
I mean,
I shall
goddamn,
return.
whiskey sour.
A whiskey sour?
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, whiskey sour, 2 ounces of bullet whiskey, a half ounce of lemon juice, 3 ounces of simple syrup, an egg white, shake it, double shake it, get some foam in there, pour in a coupe glass, and enjoy that shit. Oh, and some Angostura bitters on the top as well.
God damn, that
Ooh.
sounds fucking delicious.
Ba, 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 ba.
That sounds so fucking good. Maybe it's just because I haven't been to the bars in a while, but holy fuck. Made my mouth water.
Well, hopefully in a week or so I can make that shit live for y'all.
Yes. Yes.
We should totally like FaceTime Darren while we're doing the podcast, and he can just do his little cocktail segment.
Oh yeah, I'm sure his life isn't already going to be hell enough with all the fucking masks and all that other shit.
That's gonna be stupid as shit, bro.
It's El Padrino de mi tierra. And that shit is bomb.
Thank you, Juan. So let's take our first shot. Cheers to everybody at home. Make sure you tell us what you're drinking. Tell us what you thought about Juan's gameplay. And cheers, boys, to Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers. Did you get them peepers? Ooh, that was not an easy shot to take.
So, do you guys know the timeline to actually watch the movie?
Yes.
Yes. 1, 3, and 2, right?
Yes. So that's why I think 3 makes a lot more sense, even though everybody fucking hates it.
So let's start. Well, you know what? We'll go in that exact order. We'll go in chronological order. Let's start with number Quinn. Jeepers Creepers 1 for everybody at home. If you haven't seen it, Justin Long, looking like a little fresh baby boy, and his sister are driving along a Florida Coast Highway when they are suddenly attacked by a truck. That's actually it has a cargo hold in it, so it looks like a semi truck, but not as big. And it turns out to be the Creeper. He hunts them and fucking rams into their car and all sorts of shit. And then eventually, there's a police station involved, which was my favorite part of the movie. There's a sidekick involved. But away from the synopsis, what did you guys feel about the movie?
I think it's solid, honestly. The first one was, it just set up everything like perfectly for the rest of the series there. Especially, I mean, Justin Long is a badass, and he did great in this movie. I don't think anybody else could have been like as scared as he was about shit. Like he just like played it off really well.
Yeah, he did a great job. Like that whole part where he comes out and he's all fucked up because he's so traumatized from what he saw. That whole, yeah, I love that movie, man. It actually scared the shit out of me when I first saw it.
So did you know that Jeepers Creepers actually became in a euphemism in the 1920s for Jesus Christ? So people wouldn't go Jesus Christ, they go Jeepers Creepers.
I did not know that.
I actually didn't know that. Is there any relation to the little song that comes out in the movie, or did they?
No, it's just people started saying Jeepers Creepers because they thought it was.
It's the same
God's will to
concept
say-
as like Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah,
So-
or saying like heck and stuff like that.
Great Scott!
I do have a few comments on the first movie.
Please.
I mean, honestly, I love the first movie the most.
Um,
So, questions here. He has that pickup truck or whatever, right? That he goes hunts these people down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So, is this demon a mechanic? Like, because you can't have a fucking car for 23 years just sitting there. Or is he fucking stealing a car every 23 years, going to the DMV to fucking get his own personal license plate? And then, secondly, he has that song Jeepers Creepers, right? Like, do you think this whole time, like, he was killing people and then that song came on, he's like, oh my god, this is my shit. This is my fucking jam. When people hear this song, that's when I'm coming. So my question to you guys is, what's your fucking jam that when a song is played, you are fucking
When
there
I'm
to
killing
hunt people
somebody?
down? Yeah.
Well,
I
Jesus,
just-
I gotta say that you started off pretty fucking weak, but that was an excellent question to finish it.
That was a really long way to go for that fucking question, though.
Yeah, it was a long walk for a short drink of water, but we got the water after all. Derry, why don't you fucking start us off, bud? What song would start playing when Derry's gonna get his killing on?
You guys ever seen like the Universal Soldier 2000? They start playing Static X, fucking
Push
Bed
it?
for Days.
Oh, okay.
No, Bed for Days up, and it's all dun 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 dun, and they're going around killing everybody. That shit was gangster. That Bed for Days by Static X. That's my right there. I like
good
that
one.
shit.
All right. I
R.I.P.
don't
Wing Static.
personally know what song you're talking about, but hopefully someone at home does. What about you, Juan?
My song, fuck. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. What'd be a good song?
Bed for Days by Static X is what I'm trying to tell everybody. Fucking A, goddammit.
Juan, if you're gonna kill someone, what song are you gonna play while you're killing them?
I'll play Criminal by Eminem.
Oh my god.
Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
No, by Eminem.
No, not Criminal. Kill you.
I heard Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. I was like, dude, that's a bold fucking choice.
It's also a great choice.
That's actually not a bad idea. You know what? I'm gonna change my answer to that. So yeah, I'm going with.
Once
He's a
slinging
smooth
someone
criminal.
wrote it.
Oh man.
Ernie, what about you?
I'd probably play something like super happy, like that fucking one song, the Jeepers Creepers.
Oh,
Like, honestly, like, I'm just like, can you just imagine him killing people for years and years, and then that song just plays, he's like, oh my god,
That's
this is
my
my
shit."
shit. This is my fucking shit right here. Like,
we're back to the long walk. Here's the thing,
I don't
Jesus.
see.
He's been killing for a long time. So like, that song. I mean, you know what? We'll just move on. Is that your Ernie? Is that your answer? Jesus, what about you? What song would play if you're gonna start killing people?
I mean, I can't put a song in specific, but I'm definitely gonna go with Limp Bizkit. They always get me fucking hype, and I don't know, maybe Full Nilsson, fucking writing checks that your ass can't cash, and I'm just, when I heard that shit on Fast and the Furious, I'm just like, yes, fucking.
That's some gangster shit right there, right?
Yeah, Darren's definitely gonna agree with the Limp Bizkit pick, whatever it was.
You could have picked any song from Limp Bizkit. I would have been okay.
He would have been all about it.
Darren's like, that slaps.
Who's hot?
Shit.
Who's not?
This motherfucker's spitting.
He's spitting right here.
You know what? No, I would do All Star by Smash Mouth.
Oh, get your Shrek ass out of here.
Dude, honestly, I feel like that would be haunting as fuck. Like,
Imagine you're fucking butchering somebody while somebody wants to.
God damn.
In a Shrek mask.
Fuck.
I think.
No, donkey mask.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed, Jude is now joined us today.
Shrek is love.
Dude.
Hello.
Shrek is life. Shrek is love. What up, Jude?
So, I would murder people to That's Life by Frank Sinatra.
Ooh,
Because I'd be taking one. That's
Classy. Very
that's a good
classy.
one. That is a good one. That'd be fucked up to fucking be dying to. Like,
That's
Yeah, but
Life.
honestly, that's classy as fuck. You know, I think that could work out in your favor. I think a lot of Frank Sinatra's good music to kill people too. I think for me, it's probably gonna be "Shook Ones" by Mobb Deep.
Ah, damn.
Shook Ones Part 2 is probably gonna be mine. I just really like the beat and. I mean, the chorus would be ideal, but you can't ever pick the exact part of the song, so I feel like it's
Scared to
haunting.
death. He's scared to look at his fucking yearbook. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's the wrong version.
ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Yeah. So I think that would be me. Let us know down in the comments what your song to kill would be. Please let us know so we can let you know what we think about it. Maybe it's better than anything we came up with on the spot. So back to Jeepers Creepers 1. Jude, first off, which Jeepers Creepers was your favorite one out of the three?
To be honest, the second one was pretty intense because you were able to. I feel like they made it more personal, like with the actual creeper.
Right.
So I really liked that whole concept and just how they were trying to fight him off. So I mean, I'd have to go with the second.
so we all agree that he's creepy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fucking tell you guys some shit that's gonna be like, holy shit, this guy's a fucking creeper. Like a legit creeper.
A Jeeper Creeper.
So
Oh, jeepers, mister.
Oh, jeepers! And while Ernie's talking, please let us know down in the comments what song would be your theme song while you're killing people, and then also what you thought of either of the three movies. Go ahead, Ernie. Go ahead.
So the director, Victor Salva, he was
Yes.
actually arrested for being a pedo.
Oh no!
So he made a movie called Clown House, and one of the stars, who was 12 years old, he got videos caught of him getting oral sex with a person under 14, and
R. Kelly.
yeah, so he I think it was a little boy.
Sorry, I
too.
shouldn't have said that so excited. I should have been like, R. Kelly.
So the reason that this like actually makes the movie even creepier is a lot of people think that he made the creeper kind of like a pedophile in a sense, because he goes after young boys, he kills young boys. Remember in the first one, he takes the little boy, and then
Yeah, in the
first
second one too, he takes the little boy from the cornfield.
Oh yeah, the second one. Sorry.
Yeah.
And in the first one, he's smelling Derry's underwear.
Yeah.
And then the part where he's on the glass and he's just like that shit is creepy as hell.
Well, so I mean, they do explain that he's smelling fear and not smelling young penis.
Well, yeah, but just knowing that the director,
Not young
When he
penis.
said that shit, young penis.
Young penis.
He's not smelling from a young
I can't. You can take the sportscaster out of the rink, but you can't take the
They're introducing him coming into the arena. And I'm coming in, young penis.
I mean,
now entering the ring, a young penis.
if you really think about it, name one old dick that you saw on the wall in the first movie. You're right. It's just all
No,
young.
there's no old dicks on there. It's
No,
all
there
young, strong
young penis.
Yeah, now they're strong and young.
Doesn't he need to eat young flesh to survive or some shit like that?
It's great for harvest.
he just needs to eat in general.
Yeah, I don't know about like I know that he needs to consume people to heal and to stay alive. I don't know if it needs to be young or not, but you imagine. Let's take a concept from what we do in the shadows. If you're gonna eat a sandwich, you would prefer if no one had fucked it.
Well,
So
I mean,
you know,
Oh man,
they didn't really specify, but I know in the movie there's okay, if he needs lungs, he'll eat lungs. If he needs a tongue, he eats a tongue. So if he needs a dick, does he eat a dick? Like,
Eat a dick.
need a dick, eat a dick.
yeah.
Eat a dick, eat a dick.
that's who's
No, that-
2020.
Ground rules for being a creeper.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how any of that works, but it sounds like we're onto something. I definitely in the second movie. So let's move on to the second movie. I guess we can go back to the first one if we need to, but we're gonna go to the third movie second. But just real quick from the second movie, when he needs a new head because that bitch blasts him with the harpoon through his eye.
I thought you were gonna say Carol
Baskins.
When she blasts him through the eye with the harpoon, he does have to go get another head. He decapitates that young boy, and he takes his head and replaces it with his own.
That part pissed me off, honestly.
Why?
Because of the part where before he actually gets him in his wing to pull him up, like his wing's just there. I think the smartest thing to do would be, hey, we have all these harpoon-style things that, well, like the little poles that came off in the bus.
Right.
Let's start fucking stabbing his wing until it can come off, because he can't eat any of them for a new wing, you know? Like, I just felt like they were trying to go around it. Instead, I would have probably, like, tried fucking up his wing as most as I could, in case he, like, comes back.
Definitely don't treat it like a curtain. That's what they were kind of doing. They're like, let me pull this wing back for you while you crawl under it. That didn't seem smart.
And then
I think there's
the guy's
a
like,
lot. Go ahead.
toilet paper. He's like, it's like toilet paper, and then poof.
Damn, I almost killed somebody inside a school bus. And now that we're talking about the second one.
No, you didn't. I'm just kidding.
A lot to unpack in the second movie, which I thought was the best movie. I thought it was the most fun. I thought it was the coolest. For me, one of my favorite characters is the kid with the glasses. I think he has a lot of really great moments. One of the parts is when he's on the radio with those guys, the dad and the brother of the kid that gets taken from the cornfield.
Robin's dad.
Yeah. He's talking to them on the radio, and the guys are like, "Hey, you can't see anything that's close to you. You're not close to anything." And the kid goes, "I'm close to pissing my pants, man. He's gonna kill us." And then the other part was when that fucking pussy boy wouldn't let him back into the bus because he was scared.
Oh yeah.
And they're all like banging on the windows. The guy with the glasses climbs onto the hood of the bus, and he's like, "Let us the fuck in, you bitch! Let us in!" Like he's fucking screaming at him, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I also thought he looked cooler in that one because the first one, like you could tell it's like a straight up like rubber suit, where the second one they kind of gave him more of like a really slimy fucking like I don't like the what the hell?
Duh.
Hold on, look at what I'm looking at. Look at the screen real quick.
What?
You'll see.
Looking
it.
like you getting wrecked.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just looked cooler. Like that, you could tell he had more of a wet look on him. Jesus, don't say shit.
Ooh, you like
But-
them wet?
Honestly, like
God
I
damn
tried
it.
to be watching the second one, and I can only watch like halfway through. I fell asleep. I didn't like the second one. I didn't like where they were going. I felt like the first one had a really good story going to it, and the second one they just made it to your like typical slasher film. Like, and
What's wrong with that?
There's
Yeah, I
nothing
agree.
wrong. You know what? There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it was good, but like at the same time, like I thought like, all right, I see where this is going. This is just your typical same slasher film bullshit, and I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, I mean, I totally disagree. I think that the first one, the part with the sidekick and all that stuff, like, I didn't care for it very much. I also thought that it wasn't a horror movie so much. It was a lot more of an action movie than a horror movie. And I just didn't, like, even the part in the police station, which was supposed to be the climax of the film, I felt like every moment of the second movie was faster paced and better. And I like the idea of like the kids getting stranded on the school bus and then getting murdered as opposed to just chasing these two kids down.
I just thought the second was super cheesy as fuck, typical
worst?
slasher film, and I don't know. I was like, I didn't really feel the build up, and I just thought. I mean, I liked it. I liked the whole part where like, all right, you kidnap the son, and the dad's gonna get the fucking vengeance, and he's gonna hunt this fucking demon down, and it really breaks down as far as like learning more about the creeper, but. The story-wise, I really liked one more than two. I thought that it was just like, all right, like they're just like.
Were you as hammered watching the second movie as you were doing this now?
No I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, all right?
Because I feel like if you were as drunk, you would have enjoyed it more. But go ahead, Ernie. Sorry.
You mentioned about the psychic part in the first one, but remember there's a psychic part in the second one too. The blonde girl.
Oh yeah, she sees the future, right, or something like that.
Well, she pretty much like she sees Justin Long where he's like every 20 years.
Oh yeah, he's telling them to turn back, basically, like a premonition type of deal. Yeah.
So like, I mean, there's that psychic part too, and that's how they figure out like what he is, what he's doing, how that he's trying to eat them and stuff.
Well, and the psychic
It's corny. But,
the psychic theme continues on to the third one too, because
yeah.
when she touches the hand, she almost becomes like a ward. And then her like son or whatever comes back to warn her that everything's going to happen. I'm not saying that that's the bad part of the story. I didn't like her. Like I didn't like the actress or whatever. I just thought it was. I thought she was overacting it.
It's because they didn't build it up. Like they did so much build up on like the hand part, and they really didn't touch on it much. Like, yeah, they said like you're gonna. Like, they're gonna know what he is and all this stuff, but they don't really explain how he's gonna, like, how they're gonna fuck him up and stuff. Which, the cool thing about the third one, in my opinion, is how it starts right up after Derry is taken away.
Right.
So, that scene where they have the whole, like, they're looking in the truck, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, that's right after Derry is taken away, and I think it's pretty cool how they do it. Like, they see the truck a little bit more, because in the first one you don't really see it in depth like you do in the third one.
I didn't watch the third one. So did they look into the truck?
Yes, they do.
Because I was honestly like, okay, so in the first one when he fucking takes Darius and flies away,
Darius.
Darius, yeah, that's what I said.
Darius. It's Derry. It's Derry. We don't know his full name, but it's certainly not Darius.
Okay, you know.
But okay.
When they take Justin Long.
Darren, I'm gonna start calling you Darius.
When they take Justin Long.
Go on.
Darius.
First thing I would do is I would check. He drove to the police station. I would check that truck. Like,
they do find the truck,
and it's a killing machine.
And it kills a bunch of people. That's why you have to watch the movie.
In the third one, that's what happens.
Yeah. So in the third movie, right after the thing happens with the truck that they find Darius in, They go and they find the Jeepers Creepers truck, and they're trying to get it towed, but they trigger a mechanism and it starts fucking killing everybody. And actually, I don't think it kills that many people right then. It only kills three people, but it eventually will kill more people in the third one as well. It'll kill these motocross dudes.
So how long has he had that truck?
Alive, bro.
Because if he's killing every 23 years, he has to get like an oil change. He has to do some fucking.
Oh my god!
Well, if you watch the third movie,
cars, bro.
Yeah, he's like a master engineer. Like he has bombs that like fly out and shit, and like turn around and like kill you, and then
they're like secret missile landmines.
Let me find out. Jeepers Creepers was the founder of Lube and Go, because that's.
Also, they take like a chain gun to the fucking car, and it like bounces all the bullets like magically right back at them, like
and ricochets and fucking kills them. Yeah, exactly.
50 cals and just.
If you're gonna have a problem with the logistics of like a creature eating humans to regenerate itself, and then the truck having glass that ricochets and fucking heat-seeking landmines, the oil change should not be your problem with the logistics here.
Like, does he go to Lube and Go? Like, does he have a membership at Costco? Like, what's up, dude?
Okay,
is he getting the Walmart $20? Is he paying extra for synthetic? What the fuck is going on here?
Does he pay
all right,
extra
ready?
for synthetic?
It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Let's talk about it. All right, is the creeper circumcised? Let's talk about it.
It depends on what dick he ate.
Yeah,
this is the part of the podcast where I would like to say, everybody listening at home, we're gonna take a shot now because Jesus, he did that.
And I got a 4K.
I admit that I did it. All right.
You got a 4K one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
All right.
Yeah.
Only one generator got completed. My bad.
Generator. Generator.
Oh, 2 shots. Let's do this, boys.
No, let's just take one shot. I'm gonna. Everybody at home, cheers! Now that there's more people watching, please let us know what you thought about Jeepers Creepers. Please let us know what the song would be playing when you kill people, your theme song for killing, and let us know what you're drinking. And cheers to Darris.
Let us know if you think the killer is circumcised.
Yeah, let us know if you think the creeper is circumcised.
I think he may be and may not be. Because maybe he gets a penis that was circumcised and then it gets replaced by one that is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure that, he can replace his fucking head. I'm pretty sure he's replaced his dick at some point, so.
You know what?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it probably, if it's a kosher dick, it's probably cut. If it's
he's probably had a chode, he's probably had a BBC, you know.
Yeah, Alonzo wants to discuss the oil change. It needs to be addressed.
I'm looking at that. We'll get into it more after the shot. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to Darris.
Cheers. Marcus is chugging a whole beer. Beth's chugging half a beer when she should chug a full beer. But
I'm chugging my whole drink right here. All right, I'm gonna get more drunk with this
Please
podcast.
don't, Jesus.
Everybody listening, do you want his to get more drunk?
Go on.
About the ending of the first Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, they're gonna talk about the oil change. Well, like,
this can lead into it. This can lead
He
into
actually
it real quick.
uses Pennzoil.
Yeah, it's synthetic. Justin Long in the script, because they didn't meet budget. They had a very low budget for that film, so they had to cut out some parts of the script. But at the end of the film, what's his name? Justin Long's character, Darry, was supposed to actually, Darris was supposed to pretty much take that truck and ride it and use it to destroy like the church or something like that.
Oh
So
shit!
he would have. It would have been. I guess it's good that it didn't make it, because in the third version, I don't think that the truck would have been killing people, because it would have killed his ass if he got in there. That's right. I guess it worked out for him.
Take that truck.
And Francis Ford Coppola actually vouched for that Coppola vouched for that director, because he did like MGM didn't like the cast that they had picked out.
Oh, really?
So they didn't like Justin Long and they didn't like that other chick. So they were kind of like, we didn't want to make the movie.
I really like Justin Long. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, he is. Especially
I think he played the creeper at the end of the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
There are two endings to the movie. There's the ending where you just see Justin Long's eyes gone, and then you see the eye, and then the movie ends. There's an alternate ending to the movie where you actually, it like zooms out of the warehouse, and you can hear Justin Long still screaming even though his eyes are gone.
Nice.
That's right. That's right.
They didn't let that play everywhere. Again, going back into the timeline, I didn't mind so much that the third movie took place in between the first and the second, but here's the problem with that for me. The only problem I had was that you know that they're not going to kill the creeper. You know that he's going to keep on killing. You know that he's not only going to keep on killing, but he's going to do a damn good job of it, killing a whole busload of people.
I see what you're saying, but I disagree because I think it's good because I like how it transitions from the end of the first one,
Right.
and then afterwards at the end of the third one, it transitions to where that kid, Buddy, if I'm not mistaken, his name was the kid that actually doesn't do shit the whole movie,
Right.
and lets the main character go with the fucking creeper. He's actually saying goodbye to his girlfriend now, and going in the bus, and that bus is one of the buses that got fucking caught in the second one. So I think they did a good job of doing that.
Absolutely, the ending kicked ass because of that specific thing. Like if Jeepers Creepers 2 is still fresh in your mind, and you go watch Jeepers Creepers 3, and you see the bus and they're doing that stupid chant, you're like, holy fuck! Like this kid is about to get dicked down by the creeper for a second time. But it made some of the other parts less suspenseful for me. I loved the detective characters, both of them in the third movie. I loved the big fat sniper guy, and I loved the super stereotypical token black detective as well.
Can't say big and fat when we're talking about circumcised dicks.
We are not talking about circumcised dicks. That's in your head somewhere in your fucking drunken lost time that we're still talking about that.
Real quick, you know what I was thinking?
Circumcised dicks.
I'm pretty sure, well, besides that, I'm pretty sure he knew how to do an oil change. Think about it. He knows how to make weapons. He knows how to make some very creative, really detailed weapons. So the dude's artistic, so that means he should know how to make a fucking oil change.
Dude, he knows how to sew people together.
Yeah, pretty sure the dude has a life outside of fucking
you're
eating.
the one that had the oil change question in the first place.
You know what I mean? Who's his dad?
I mean, I know I had the question, but I'm just saying, think about it. Like, he has to have some sort of activities that he does besides killing people. Like, when he wakes up, he's like, yes, I want to kill people, but
he goes to Michael's, he buys shit. He's an artist.
He goes to Michael Myers and they change the oil together.
He borrows his fucking mechanics.
You can borrow the truck to go on Halloween. I just need it for once every 23 years, so it's really not that big a deal.
And he's probably like, tell that fuck Jason to stop bringing other bitches in here.
It's like I'm fucking cleaning up half dead semen every time I get the truck back from Jason.
Like when he's talking to the other killers, she's like, "Hey, have you heard the song Jeepers Creepers?" And they're like, "Yes, we've heard the fucking song." Like,
Michael Myers is like, "Dude, listen to my fucking theme song, okay? It's way creepier than that shit."
And then Jason's just like, "Hold it."
Yeah, exactly.
And they just look at him like, "What?"
Okay, I mean, on the real point though, I don't know. I haven't looked this up.
Here we go.
Was that a real song before this movie, or was that a fucking song made for the movie?
Yes.
It was? Okay.
So that's a song from I think the 50s. I could be way off as far as maybe the 60s, but I think it's a song from the 50s. And if you listen to the song, it's not that creepy by itself. But
it's not, dude. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. But you know how I know that song is not fucking scary? It only works for the fucking movie because I had this... Because I used to do haunted houses every Halloween here at the house. And I remember one year we made like a playlist of like, all right, we're going to do like all these horror songs. And we got all these cool ones, right? Like the Halloween theme song, the usual stuff. And then... I had this magical fucking great idea, like, hey, we should put the Jeepers Creepers song. And like, so if kids are trick-or-treating or whatever, and then they show up and, you know, you go from like creepy sounds and all of a sudden that fucking song comes on and like kill the whole vibe. I remember to this day, I still get made fun of. That what?
It kind of has like a sock hop vibe. It's not very scary. It's like
yeah, it's like that didn't scare no fucking kids. Kids were just looking like, what the fuck is this?
I really like the milkshake. I really like the remix that they were listening to in the car home, or when they were driving to the church in the first movie. It was like a fucking techno remix. I like that one.
Benny Benassi's Jeepers Creepers.
Fucking Rammstein's version.
Jeepers, don't creep.
Jeepers Creepers.
I want to hear the Jeepers Creepers remix by Marshmello. Like that's where I'm at right now. Like.
The Tiny Tim version of Jeepers Creepers.
Holy shit, that was perfect.
Yeah, that was really good, dude. That was really good.
Sorry, it's because
Love it.
Yeah.
Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, bro. What do you mean?
Who did that shit? Was that you, Jude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, spot
Do it for
the
the
fuck
people
on.
listening at home.
It was really good.
No, thanks, guys.
Back to what Juan was saying though about him like making the weapons.
Right.
That spear that he like throws in the third movie to like spear the two kids, like in between and onto the tree was dope. But you can also see like all the different stuff that he has on the wall of the truck. Like there's so much different shit that he can kill people with, like not just the little like ninja stars.
Well, so despite his arsenal, he does have a lot of fucking ninja stars made out of bones. It seems to be certainly seems to be his weapon of choice through
axe,
the three
though.
movies. And the axe is cool. I hate that it completely stopped the shotgun blast because that's not the way that works.
You were just like talking shit about the truck with the Gatling gun and shit, bro.
Dude, I know, but
it's the exact same thing. The exact same logic applies.
it's way more exaggerated. The fucking
Which is
sheriff,
no logic.
It's a magical
let
fucking
that
axe.
shotgun slide, and the fucking and Jeepers Creepers puts the fucking axe in front of his face like it's a pinwheel, and it stops a buckshot. Get the fuck out of here.
How do you know it was a buckshot?
I mean, it could have been a slug, but I doubt it.
If the truck is stopping a fucking Gatling gun, then yeah, the axe can stop a shotgun, dude. Come on. Like, movie rules.
I
There's
guess.
also that part where, with that the 50 caliber, the Gatling gun, whatever, where the black detective starts shooting him with it, and it's just like when he's like midair, just getting like destroyed by like nothing, and like and then he just kills him.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like-
a fucking minigun, so I mean, should have just eviscerated even a superhuman being. But I mean, I guess it kind of fucks him up a little, but he's still able to kill him, which is unfortunate because that guy was hilarious.
Hey guys, I'm looking at the comments, and they say we should take a shot.
I'm also looking at the comments. No one is saying that, but I
They don't
will
say
take
that
a
at all.
shot either way.
Absolutely
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
said that.
Alonso said
Nobody-
that he believes shotgun-proof axe more than no oil change.
Oh, here we go. The username is definitely not Jesus. Says we should take a shot.
I got a shot of bullet right here. Who's taking one with me?
I'll take one with you, buddy. We
All
also
right.
have an official request from Alonso, who says we should take a shot. But also, he says he believes a shotgun-proof axe more than not having an oil change or the non-oil change cheat code.
And I ask, why,
That
Alonso?
would suck if
I guess
on fucking
from,
Grand Theft
Gran
Auto,
Turismo.
you gotta change the oil.
Oh, my bullet. My
But that's
bottle
why I
of
think
bullet
the third one was good. Let's take this shot and then we'll get into that.
I'll go ahead and
let's
revisit.
let's take a shot. I think this is gonna be the last shot of the episode. So if you're at home and you're thinking to yourself, should I not? You definitely should. It's Friday night. You're not at the bars because you're home with us. So, and they're not open. But other than that,
Friday. Everyone get down on Friday.
Jesus fuck.
I mean, we might take another shot if Juan escapes here.
Sure. Okay, so let's
Sounds like
not
a
say
plan.
our alcohol goodbyes. Let's just take a shot. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Go. Someone else come up with a toast.
Cheers to no oil change cheat code.
No
Cheers to-
cheat code.
Cheers to uncircumcised
Rico
creepers.
says he's at work, so he's getting drunk at work.
Let's just put the shot down.
Oh,
Oh yeah, a lot of alcohol going into my body right now.
So that's like what I was saying though about the third one. It's good. The part.
Cheers, Marcus. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, cheers, Beth and Marcus.
Cheers,
the
Beth.
parts that are not good is the shitty romance with the main character, the one that was the daughter.
Buddy and,
And,
Addison.
Addison, yeah, there you go.
The whitest names on the planet.
So the thing that a lot of people hated too about the third one is they mentioned that Addison was like molested by her stepfather. So a lot of people got mad at that as well because of the director's Kim past. But that whole love story was pointless. The whole part about her horse needing hay was pointless.
And the dad going like, "Look, son, you can do better." Like, can he? She's kind of a rocket, and your son's kind of a fucking idiot looking. So,
And
I
he
would
just-
fucking bet. I would bet on the horse girl more than you are.
What was the deal with the horse eating hay?
So they're poor and they can't afford to get hay, and like they make a big deal about it, and then that dude Buddy ends up like buying her hay, and then that's it. I thought the horse was gonna make like a cool scene or something, but no.
Yeah,
he just
so
like kind
the-
of gets upset with the hand.
Yeah, so the kid tells his dad, he's like, "Look, I'm gonna pay for her hay," and then the dad's like, the dad's like, I don't think you should do that," and he's like, "Dad, the horse has not had breakfast," and then the dad's
She's
like,
she
"Look,
loves
son,
that horse.
look, son, you could do better than this poor horse riding broad. Like it just isn't in our best interest." But I mean, he was real stupid looking, so I imagine he knew what his station is like. Was in the end, he gets the girl, even though he's about to die on a busload of cool kids. He does briefly have a girlfriend, so good for that guy. Oh, Jared's here. Sup, Chodes? Showed just in time for that last shot. Welcome, Jared.
Hey.
Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Yeah, so, and
So
then
he missed
other
all the talk
parts...
about chodes.
Yeah, well, we were talking about uncircumcised penises, not necessarily Chodes, but...
Yeah, that's fair enough.
the third movie, the hand part really frustrated me. As someone who has lost part of their hand, I get why he was looking for it. You know, if like I get why you would want it back, but I just didn't like Ernie said earlier. I didn't get why it was such a fucking big deal. At the end of the movie, that old woman, I forget her name, she leaves a sign for him that says like, "We know who you are," and he's like, "No!" Like he's all of a sudden upset that they knew. Why does that matter to him at all?
Yeah.
Like, just keep killing people.
I mean, we're thinking maybe when he wakes up again, because all this was in one 23-day span, of course. I'm thinking maybe when he wakes up again, they might have some dirt on him and know how to kill him. The only bad
Yeah,
thing
that's
is
what it was. Yeah.
the only bad thing is that lady's gonna be dead and the black dude's dead, and they're the only ones that touch the hand.
Yeah.
How often is it that he feeds?
23.
23 years. Every 23rd spring.
Oh, okay.
You know who we haven't talked about though?
What?
Dennis Depew. You know who that is?
No.
he is the inspiration for the beginning scene. Do you remember the part
of the
where
first movie?
Yeah, the part where he kind of like starts like like trying to lead him off the road, and then he gets away, and then they see him throw the bloody sheets down the hole.
Right.
So this guy, Dennis Depew, is the inspiration for that. He, like, his wife was divorcing him. He didn't like that. And then one day he went to pick up the kids. They got in a fight. He hit her. She fell down the stairs. And then he took her, ended up killing her. And some people were driving on the highway. And he was, like, trying to, like, run him off the road and shit. And, like, they just, like, kind of pulled over and let him keep going. And they kept driving, and they see him, like, in an abandoned field, and he has, like, a bloody sheet that he has there, and they're like, what the fuck? So they're driving away, and he comes behind them and starts, like, trying to, like, oh, shit, they saw me. Eventually, this guy...
Go ahead.
Yeah, he kind of, like, just left to Texas from where he was at, and then eventually got caught because they had an episode on, like, Unsolved Mysteries, and they stopped him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a lot. I mean, seeing a bloody sheet in the field is never going to be a good day. But if he doesn't have, like, superhuman powers and a death truck, it's not nearly as bad as getting chased off the road by this motherfucker. Let's talk about his license plate. Is it beating you or be eating you?
Be eating you?
Be eating.
Because they say it different ways throughout the movie. But here. So let's also talk about the second movie. When, like, the climax of the second movie, where they get him with the harpoons. They're fucking shooting this guy down. They're dragging him in. Eventually, in the barn, they have him up on this display, and this guy, the main guy, is sitting there waiting for him to awaken, I guess, so they can hit him with more harpoons, and tells him, like, this is I'm waiting for about, like, 3 more days, give or take a day or two. There is a Jeepers Creepers 4 coming, or is it already out?
It's not out.
Production. Yeah.
It's still in talks, pretty much.
So, is it going to take place after the second movie? What do we know about it?
Yeah, it's supposed to take place after, because at the end of the third one, it shows the sister Trish years later as well, and she's saying that she's gonna try and kill it again. She's, like, calling out for everyone that he's, like, tortured and stuff. I don't know if you remember that part.
Yeah, that's the very end of the movie, which I hated. It was just super cheesy for me.
I mean, but that's the point. Like, it's kind of tying in for the end of the second one, so you know that they're wanting to make a movie where they actually go and try to kill him.
Right. Juan, what are your chances of survival here, buddy?
Pretty good. So far, I haven't been hooked. I just really fucked up a generator just now, but so far, so good. And we're down to our last 2. And I blew another generator. Damn, you jinxed me.
The generator.
Having a solid game here.
So we'll start to get into the housekeeping stuff at this point. Sometime after Juan gets out of the match, we'll end the episode. But what do we have next week? Derry may not be here. Probably will not.
Fuck.
If you like Darrin, go ahead and play some games with him. theGravest is his gamer code with a capital G. Go hit him up at International and ask him for a cocksucking gin and tonic. Ask him for any drink that you want. It'll be delicious. And we hope to have you back sometime soon, Derry, whenever you can. But what do we have next week as far as content, Ernie?
So, Japanese horror stuff.
Japanese horror stuff.
I love Japanese horrors.
What about Korean?
Oh, yeah.
There's a chance we're going to do Japanese and Korean, but I really feel like they should be separate because they're both such a rich vein individually. There's a lot of really great... Okay. Darren's saying whatever he wants to because he doesn't have to answer for any of it now. Japanese horror is really brilliant in its own way. Korean horror, very brilliant in its own way. These are going to be Josh's specialties here. As much as I've, done my research and pretended to like other stuff we've done, this stuff is really going to be down my alley, so I'm very excited about it. If you'd like us to talk about something specific Japanese, please let us know in the comments. Message us if you know us in the real world. Please fucking tell us what you want us to cover. We have some ideas, but nothing is set in stone, so we're absolutely willing to take your advice.
Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, YouTube.
Yes, please. Thank you, Ernie. Follow us on Twitter at Death by Daylight. Follow us on Instagram at Death by Daylight. And we will try to be on as many platforms as we can, be as accessible as we possibly can to everybody out there. Let us know what you want us to drink. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know what characters you want us to play. Let us know which one of Jesus or Ernie or myself you want us to see play. Not myself. Juan. Maybe I'll play it eventually, but not right now. We're really looking forward to continuing this as things open. We're committed to continuing to do this every Friday night, and we can't thank you enough for stopping by. We can't thank you enough for liking and subscribing. And everybody that was here tonight, Luis, Alonzo, Megan, Marcus, Beth, Jared, Manny. We didn't see Freddie today. This would be the first episode that he's missed. Maybe he is here, maybe he's not. But thank you for everybody that commented. Thank you for everybody that came up and showed up. Beth wants us to drink tequila. Newsflash, Beth, I'm drinking tequila right the fuck now.
Same.
You want me to take a shot?
Oh my god. I don't think Jesus is gonna be joining us for the after show.
I'm so drunk right now, guys.
So for all you Death by Daylight fans, I'm going to be playing as a spirit next week. So
I'll take a shot of tequila right now.
Yeah, one more shot for the road. This is my last episode. So one more shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did Juan survive?
No, I actually died because my teammates did not want to help me.
Fucking
Oh, is that why you died?
Yeah, fuck them.
Let's go ahead and end the shot. Then end the shot with a show. Let's go ahead and end the show with a shot anyway. For Derry's last episode, at least for the foreseeable future, as he goes back to his place of work. Marcus wants us to take double sign-off shots.
Bet.
I'll take a double shot.
Bet. No, don't do that. I mean, do whatever you want. You're a grown man.
I'll take all the shots.
Heather.
Oh god, I'm right there, guys. I'm so right there.
Yeah, dude, we're supposed to play games. What the fuck?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go circumcise someone.
What the
Don't do that.
Whether they like it or not.
See, the fucked up part is he has a child, guys.
My child is asleep, alright? And he's already
Hoodie gang.
So, what are you gonna do about it?
So we're this is Death by Daylight after hours.
Yeah, we're getting into some real after hours territory here.
We didn't talk about any bestiality this week, guys.
Death by
Subscribe
Daylight,
to
dirty business.
Subscribe to Jesus' OnlyFans where he talks about bestiality all the time. Let's take the shot. Cheers, Darren. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Cheers.
Thank you
Cheers.
very much for showing up every week, man.
Cheers.
We'd love to have you here, so cheers.
Cheers.
Alright.
Cheers, fellas.
If the Jeepers was raping an animal, what would it be?
Oh my god. We're not ending it like this week.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
Time for bed, young man.
Yeah, dude. Holy fuck.
But the answer is Pitbull. It'd be a Pitbull.
I think
Like
the
the
answer is
singer?
some kind of farm animal, like some kind of sheep or a goat, maybe.
I'm gonna go get myself a pig.
What about a duck?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be an ox.
An ox?
Cock
That's
the
so.
axe.
That's very specific.
Not that anything should be easier to rape than anything else, but an ox sounds exceptionally hard to rape.
But it's
I
the
think you can do
creeper,
it.
bro.
You just take one swift kick to the chest and you are done.
Not him. He'll just go
I'm
eat someone's chest.
Creeper.
I'm gonna go with an American bald eagle, just because I feel like the creepers is into like some rare raping,
He's gonna slap the top of the head as he's banging it, or what?
and then take a knee afterwards. Is like,
they're
you know
not
what? I do
bald.
not stand for this injustice.
Oh my god, dude.
What about you, Jude? What do you think?
The what?
Jude?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
Jude
I'm here.
left.
Can you hear me?
Jude?
Trying to figure out what animal, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Jude,
Yes,
Yo.
we can hear you.
I can hear you, Jude. Pick an animal to rape right now. Go.
Ah, damn, an orangutan.
Oh no.
Oh, so I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, AIDS.
That was the wrong animal, bro.
Honestly, I mean, just the AIDS part of that whole thing.
AIDS?
Yeah, I mean, it came from. Let's not get into it. So that was Derry's send off. His send off is that he got to listen to us talk about bestiality one last glorious time. Please join us next week when we talk about Japanese horror things. Ernie, what are you going to be playing as a spirit?
Yes, sir.
So I can guarantee you we're going to talk about The Ring and The Grudge right off the bat. We're going to be talking about that shit.
Yes,
So
sir.
we will also have some other stuff to talk about as well. I have a couple of other things in mind, but we have to discuss it as a group. But obviously, those are the two heavy hitters that we're definitely going to get into. So again, like, subscribe, hit us up on Twitter at Death by Daylight, hit us up on Instagram at Death by Daylight. Please tell us what you want us to drink, what you want us to play, what you want us to talk about. We are trying to mold this to the people that are listening and get you guys as active as possible. And I'll let everybody say their goodbyes, and then we will sign off.
Bye.
Later, I'll see you guys when I see you.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans, guys.
Laters.
Bye, guys.